Music therapists are out there all around the world having these experiences with people living with dementia because it's that powerful. It's the music, it is all about the music. My name is Karla Wilson. I'm a board certified music therapist. All of the work that I do is virtual. My company is called Music Therapy at Home, and I started it prior to the pandemic, actually. The reason that I created Music Therapy at Home was primarily because of access issues. And what I had found in living in different parts of the country and connecting with other music therapists was that there are many areas that are underserved. There aren't enough music therapists in all communities, and when there are, sometimes they aren't able or willing to travel to someone's home to provide therapy. I thought, why not create something that would enable anyone, anywhere, to be able to access music therapy? And that's why I created Music Therapy at Home. Make the music pretty, make the music right, make us feel so good like we knew we should. Woo, Terry, that's what I like.
Woo, girl power.
I have probably at this point a majority are those living with dementia. And so that may incorporate a caregiver being part of the session sometimes and sometimes not. It just really, depends. I love to incorporate movement, simple instrument playing, egg shakers and bells, maracas, things like this. And when a family doesn't have those things, I'll send them. Or if they don't have something that they can use as a scarf, for example, when we're doing movement activities, I love to have something hands-on that can kind of prompt more of the movement with the music. So I try to introduce as much cognitive stimulation as possible. Something very simple, filling in the blanks to a song, or listening to a song and guessing the title. I have one client whose daughter shared with me some photos of their family dogs, and she thought, oh, it would be nice if maybe we could do a song, create a song that would be related to the dogs. And I thought, oh yeah, we can absolutely do that. And this client loves Elvis Presley. So I thought, let's see, we'll pick out a very familiar Elvis song for her, which was Return to Sender. And then we just created, based on me asking her questions and then pulling what her comments were and her descriptions were and putting them into the song, and then feeding them back to her and letting her tell me, did that work for her? Did she want to change it? Having her be as involved as possible. So we can really use music in so many creative ways too, to encourage expression. And, sometimes the impact is very dramatic. It's someone who suddenly is speaking when they haven't been because the music triggers that. Other times it's maybe a little more subtle. Maybe it's nonverbal. It's something as simple as, moving part of their body to the music. It's making eye contact when they typically are, in a wheelchair looking down, or not really engaging with anyone socially. Music can connect when someone is losing their other abilities to connect. Their communication, verbal communication, their social interaction, their cognitive, all of those things that are fading, the music can still be intact. I wanted to tell you about one individual in particular who his wife shared with me that he was very passionate about music from like Broadway musicals because he had actually done some community theater work. She mentioned a song called Old Man River, and she's like, do you know it? I said, yep, I do. And I started to just play the introduction of the song on the piano. And he's really just like, not engaged at all, looking down, sitting in the wheelchair. And as soon as he started hearing the beginning, the introduction to the song, I noticed him like kind of raising up, and he started to sing with me. And he was able to get through the whole song. He didn't remember every word, so it was interesting. He would plug in a random word that would have the same rhythm as the word had in the song. It was very interesting. but he did the whole song. I mean, like, he took that big breath as if he was standing up on stage in the musical about to sing. I mean, and I look over at his wife, and she just, the tears are pouring down. And she told me afterwards that he hadn't spoken for a couple of years. I mean, like, anything. And she never imagined that he would still be able to sing. Things like that just are really incredible in terms of their ability to demonstrate the power of music, and to be able to see that, witness that firsthand with individuals living with dementia, and then to have their care partner, their family, to be part of it or to see it. It just brings them hope. And music has such a beautiful way of reminding family members and care partners, yep, my loved one is still there.